Hello gamers, this is a PSA. There's no PSA. I'm just trolling. Hello gamers. That did not mean to do that. That was embarrassing. Embarrassing? Oops. Okay, let's try that again. My point. Okay, what does this say? Well, whatever. They're not telling me to fix my furniture, so that's an improvement. I did a little reorg. Don't know if it did much. But yeah, okay. Hey, my peeps. Axel. Got it memorized. Okay, he's buried the greatest treasure ever in one of the D acres. Well, that's great to know. Alright, it's Sunday, folks. You know what that means. It means turnip day. So I bought turnips last week. It was a real pain to get Joan in an acre, but once she was in one, it was okay, and then she moved immediately to another good acre. So it took like 15-20 minutes to actually make something happen, but we did pretty good, and the price was pretty good, so I wasn't too... it was okay. Of course, we didn't get a spike, though, so it was all for naught, which was not very cool, not very cash money. So I wasn't overly thrilled about that. But now we have another chance. So I don't know. We're gonna see how the price is. If the price is low, I don't think I'll buy as much. I think I still want to buy, even if it's low, just so I can try to like make some money. Okay, wait a sec. No. I need the jade one, don't I? Yeah, I need the jade one, not the gold one. Got my hopes up for a second there. Foolish, I know. Okay, so where is Joan today? Sahara's down there. That's something. I mean, Joan is definitely not going to be here. Prism shirt, we just saw that the other day. Mr. Flamingo, we don't need that. There's really no point in being in this acre. Not gonna be up here. I guess let's see if I can locate Joan before I do anything else. I don't know where I'm at for now. So yes, Sahara is here today. More like Sahara. Get it? That's probably one of the worst jokes I've made in a while. So, I'd apologize, but I won't. Well, that is a pitfall. Thanks a lot, Axel. It's honestly, like, faster to just run over it than to take out a shovel, you know? That's kinda where I'm at. Just, like, you know, run over it. If it's a pitfall, get out of it faster. You don't have to dig it up, it's gone. Doesn't make a mess. Doesn't take up space. We all know I have so many pitfalls outside, and they're not going anywhere. Okay. What am I feeling right now? I feel like Joan's not in a good spot. Although she could be. She could be, but I don't know. Okay. Oh, this is disgusting. I was expecting Joan to be here, to be honest. She loves going to the Able Sisters. Okay, she's here, which is equally not great. Okay, I'm paranoid about one thing, so we're going to deal with that first. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about this. Hello? Where's my second furniture? My Diet Dr. Kelp? Okay, I guess I got pranked. No second piece of furniture. Like, that's the thing. Like, I had good luck when I had less, and then, like, now it's like, actually, there's too many now. And it's like, that's not how it is. But, like, if I don't get the furniture here or here, and it's not here, I'm kind of cooked. Chances are not looking good at that point. So where's Sahara? Okay, she's in this acre. Okay, let's deal with the store. I'll buy a carpet, deal with Sahara, move her, and then I'll move Joan. That's the plan. Bumbershoot! So I'm a little, like, concerned about, like, my luck. It's a rally shirt. I don't want to try it on, but whatever. Oops. That's group C. Oops, I meant to buy that, you fool. Like, tunic is A. And then is it just a cloudy shirt? Okay, so the cloudy shirt's A. The caveman tunic is A. And the rally shirt is like C. Common is A, uncommon is B. First, uncommon is C. Rare is B, so I didn't get any rare ones. Am I, like, cooked? Have I cooked my luck? It's a classic table. I'm like a little worried. The classic table is A. Chasm table is B. Lovely armchair is A. Classic table is A. Cabin table is B. And then shrine lantern is A. So no C. My furniture, okay, rare is A. So I think we're still good. I think it's good. I think clothing's just being weird. Because, like, aren't most of these A? Or, I literally keep forgetting what they are. The shrine lantern's A. Lovely armchair is A. I think the cabin table is, cabin table's B, but the classic table is A. So that means 3 of my furniture items are rare. And if my luck was bad, that would be very unlikely. So I think we're good. I think I'm just paranoid. Honestly. But, like, it's fair. I do worry about things. Okay, so let's sell. Don't need any of these shirts. Or the umbrella. Or those. Okay, now, carpet time. Also sapling time. Bros are really trying to convince me that a sapling being 60 bells is like a good price. Kind of funny. Okay, that's a steal. That's what that is. And we get a 5th raffle ticket. That's the even better part. Okay, so we had not seen Sahara for a little bit, but then we saw her like twice. Well, now we saw her a week ago, and now we're seeing her today. So we only need 3 more carpets from Sahara. Now, so far, within like 3 dialogues, we'll get offered a new one. I don't know if that's going to be the case today. This could take some time. It's not too like bad to go through it, but that was the one we got last time, I think. Okay, see now we're in new territory. That's 4, and we haven't done anything. But to be fair, we're only missing 3 of 18. That's 5. That's 6. That's a repeat. Oh, there you go. That's the one. So that like took like 7 or 8. That's still not too bad, honestly. On the sidebar. Okay, so now Sahara will not be in that acre. The idea is that, like, I have no idea if Joan can't go in an acre if someone else is already there, and I don't want that acre to be off the table, because it's a good one. Anyway, okay, let's drop this carpet over here. The tickets are good. We need to, like, clean up, but I don't want to clean up because that's going to shuffle RNG. Also, like, we have 6 saplings out here, so we could really do some more with that pretty soon. Let me catalog the sidewalk. That means 61 carpets. That means we're only missing 6. Now, if you can guess which ones those are, based off the numbers I just gave out, there's 2 more Sahara carpets. But wait. I mean, it's not really a but wait. That brings us up to 63, and there's still 4. Which are the 3 holiday events, and the Mario one. Okay, let's see what the price is today. Okay, that's unfortunate. Awful, it's what it is. Okay, so I made a rule to myself that I would always buy turnips basically regardless of price, but the price would affect how much I buy, obviously. Let's just see. If we can get Joan in a good acre, then sure, maybe I can spend like a mil. 1.5. If I can buy out like 1 acre, it could be enough to get me like 100 mil in the bank. That's really my goal right now. I just want another digit. That'll make me feel better about myself. Okay, this is not a good acre. This is a bad acre. Now to avoid this acre, let's go here. This is like the worst acre that Joan could possibly go to. Okay, come on. Give me something good. Cooperate with me. Please, Joan. Please. Your prices suck. Just make this easy on me. Oh, sorry, my nose is like really stuffed up today. It's quite annoying. Trying to avoid making that too apparent here. Okay, hello? I am not in the mood for this. You already give me 77 bells, which sucks. And then you go here. I mean, I'm finding her quickly, but... Well, I'm trying to make the big bucks, but you don't want to make me make the big bucks. I knew Joan always sold at 129. Society if. I feel like next weekend it's gonna be like a lot of work maybe on the Sunday. If I buy turnips, it's also like the fishing tourney, so it's like I need to fish too. I mean, I could just put, like, I could slowly put more money out. But obviously I don't want to do that. Like, some of the stuff is already too far away. And, like, I could buy and then, like, ferry it over. But do I really want to do that? It's like, at what point is it faster to, like, buy and then ferry stuff over? Also, doing that for such a bad price in the first place, it's like, really? Honestly. Okay, so here's down here, which is fine. We don't want Joan to show up there. I feel like Joan doesn't show up at the dock, and I should stop checking it. I feel like I've never seen her in that acre. Okay, this doesn't look good. It's like she was over here and then she just like went, yep, she like went like this. And I just went the whole way around. I don't know, like, at this point, I could just, like, buy, like, single inventories. Or 2 inventories every time I see her, you know? If I just pick up the money. Oh, she hates me. She hates me. The price isn't bad enough. Why can't she cooperate? Pain. Okay, do we just take money from an acre? Okay, so according to my spreadsheet, the 115k per inventory, that's like... That is 210, 240. So that right there is enough for 2. And then if we grab 4 more of these, that's like enough for 3 inventories. I don't know, I don't like this, but like, I'm getting annoyed with what's happening. I think I just need to leave more money out, but I'm so focused on hitting 100 mil in the bank that I haven't. I don't know, I wish there was just things I could change about this. Wish I could just buy more at a time. Honestly, if I could buy more at a time, that would be enough. If I could just like buy out my inventory and then drop it, I don't think I'd really care. You know, it's like, oh, okay, let me just, you know, like, it takes like 3 minutes to buy an inventory. But if that could be like 10 seconds just to buy it, and then just drop it all, it's like, that makes it so much faster. And then it's like, you just find her and then deal with it. Okay, great, now she's actually in an acre where there's money, and I picked up money. Like a fool. See, this is why we can't have nice things, people. Okay, so that's what I had to begin with. That acre's now untouched. And now Joan is in an acre where we can just be free. There's actually a lot in this acre, so it could be too much. But yeah, we'll figure that out as we go. So that's actually enough for an inventory, so we can drop that. Okay, you know what? Let's just get this cracking. Like I said, I don't like that this is as cheap as it is. But essentially, if we buy 10 inventories, that is 1 mil. Technically, if it's like 15, it's 115k per inventory, so I guess like, you know, like 15 and 2 is, that makes 30. If you do that 6, so 7 times. 7 inventories is 1 mil. So buying 7 inventories, 1 mil, that's like 7 mil profit. Which is like enough for the bank. So if we bought like more than 7 inventories, then we would have at least like 8 mil profit. I want money like to put out. That's one, like, if we can just get enough in the bank, that's one thing. Yeah, like according, well, this is accurate. I have 93.8, almost 0.9 in the bank. And last time I made 17 mil. Yeah, like, I haven't made a lot of money. That's kind of my, like, whenever I make money, it's not a lot. That's my issue. Like, February 5th, I have, like, all of my balances here. And it's like, from February 5th to May 5th, it's a difference of 80 mil. But you're like, wow, 80 mil. But it's like, well, I need one bill, so, like, well... But yeah, it's like, I put 12 mil in on the 5th, then I put another 11 on the 20th of February, then March 10th I put 7 mil in, that's, like, pretty weak. It's a weak offering. That's kind of what I'm looking at now, though, right? Like, just a weak offering because it's a bad week. If I go to my tracking for the week of the March 10th, I bought it 80 bills. Yeah. And it spiked on the Monday. And that was like 10 inventories. So. It's not great. And then March 27th, I put 14 mil in. April 7th, I put 30 mil in. And then I was like, yeah, nice. And then I put like my 5 mil in and it didn't go anywhere. And then on the 5th, I put 17 mil in, which is still pretty decent. That's like my second highest deposit. If I was doing 30 mil every week, life would be great, you know? That would be pretty good. It would not be too bad. So this acre, at least it's like a straight line to the store. That's kind of the benefit to this one. So that is 90k, and that makes 103k. So we do actually need one more. I don't know if that's gonna be a problem. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna just buy out like this 1 acre, I think. Like, I'm not happy about the price, but it kind of balances out. It kind of doesn't, kind of does. Like, I'm not convinced if it does or doesn't. Because, like, you can sell more at a time when the turnips have a lower spike price. Because you don't make as much profit per inventory. So you can sell more, so maybe it's faster. Like, I don't know if it's actually faster. I feel like the time does, like, kind of balance out a bit. Like, if you buy, like, a lot, then you need more money in the acre. And then you can only, like, sell 5 per trip. But here I can sell, like, 7 per trip. Which, like, might cut out, like, a couple inventories. That means, like, every inventory... Well, it's like, you know... If you have, like, max price, an inventory is 3 trips, but at this price, if you're doing, like, 7 per inventory, you're dealing with, like... 2 trips. And, like, what if it was 8? I don't know if it can be 8. Anyway, I think it kind of, like, works out a bit. And you know what? Like I said, I think we just need to constantly be putting money in. It sucks, though, because, like, if I get a spike, I'll be like, oh, I got a spike with not a lot of money. And it's like, it doesn't really use my spike luck. But, like, it does, but it doesn't, you know? Like, I had 2 spikes in a row, and I was hoping for a third, but I didn't get it. But that's just how it goes. But yeah, it's like, who knows? Right? Like, I haven't made profit on turnips in a bit. Like, I sold... I didn't have time to buy turnips that one day. Like, I got a spike with 2.5 mil. That was not bad, obviously. And then the next week had a spike. But I didn't have a chance to buy. And then the week after that was this week, and I bought, but... And I probably bought, like, a decent amount. I probably bought 3 or 4 mil. I think it's frustrating, because, like, on the weeks where I'm like, oh, the price sucks, but I'm gonna just buy anyway, and then I get a spike, and then there's ones where I'm like, oh, the price is good. I'm gonna I'm gonna go all in, you know? Well, not all in, but like I'm gonna like make sure I actually put some time into this, and then it doesn't work. That's what annoys me. I feel like when I do put the time in to actually spend money, it doesn't work. Okay, that is enough. Like, actually, though. Right, like, the week of February, January 27th, I put 3.8 mil in. I didn't see a spike. That was a raffle week, if possible. Like, I got a spike on the Friday, but I didn't see a spike, and that was a bummer. And that was, like, at 120 bells. And then I put 2.2 mil in the next week, and I got a spike, and that was from 127. So that was pretty cool, but I wish I spent more. And then I got a, like... And then, yeah, it goes into a real rough patch. Honestly, like, the February-March thing, it was rough, because, like, I got bad prices, and I didn't want to go in, and I missed a spike on a bad price on the Monday. And then I got another spike, and then I didn't see a spike because the raffle, and then there was no spike, but I barely bought anything, so who cares? Oh, and that one sucked. Actually, that one really sucked. It was at 70. Actually, it's not that bad, but it kind of sucked. And then, yeah, like... March 24th. What did I do on the 24th again? Oh, the 20... Okay, yeah, I put Simon in there. Yeah, it's like the first few times when I was doing it, I kept losing money and I didn't hit my spike. And then after I hit my spike, I put a bunch of money in. That was my 3.8. That was after my first spike. And then nothing happened. So I was like, man. And then, yeah, I just didn't really put more than 2 mil in, which is a problem. Right? And then eventually, April 7th, I put in like 4 mil and I hit the spike. And I'm like, yo, this is sick. And then 2 weeks later, the next one was a raffle, I think? No, the next one I didn't have time. And then I went crazy and I put 5.6 mil. And then I got nothing. And then, you know, like that, this week I put probably like 3 or 4 mil in. Probably closer to 4 and no spike. So I've had like one time where I've put 4 mil in and it actually paid off. The other times it's like not. So I feel like that's the issue. Like if I put less in and I don't make money, it doesn't affect me as much. But if I put a lot in and I don't get the money, then I'm like, man, what the heck? Also, when I put the 38 inventories in, that was at 96. Kind of crazy. Okay, anyway, we've put in, this is 3 inventories now. I'm really just thinking we do this acre and then see where that leaves us. There's a lot of money in this acre, so I don't know if I can like easily drop everything. But that is 3. We are at 3 inventories so far. I think we'll be able to wrap this up before noon, unless I decide to buy at another acre. I don't really want to, though. But I guess it depends if she goes to a good acre. I don't know. I don't want to spend money at this price. Anyway, whatever. We're gonna just keep at it. Okay, there's not quite 4. Let's fix that. Yeah, I don't know, this is a rough part. I just like to make progress, you know, when I don't make progress with turnips, like, it does not do well. It does not do me any favors. It's just a pain, honestly. I love this game. I love this game. I love all these games. But why? Why is there an item tied to maxing out your bank account? This is freak behavior. I don't want to be a freak. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, like, New Horizons, I was shocked. Like, I did New Horizons. I knew there were items associated with money, but and I didn't know if it was, like, from maxing it out or not. I couldn't remember that part. And, like, I went into New Horizons and, like, blind for, like, months. Probably, like, 3 months before I started, like, looking into things. And then I was like, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna get everything. Because I have a problem. But, like, when I first started the game, I wasn't thinking that. I was like, oh, man, a new Animal Crossing game. I'm so excited. I should stream it. And then I did a scuff stream because I didn't have a capture card. So I, like, plugged the Switch into my Xbox One and then, like, streamed that to my computer. And that was how it worked for the first, like, week or two, because my capture card didn't arrive in time, I think. So yeah, like, my first week or two of Animal Crossing streams are super scuffed. Because that's what I did. Then I got the card. Anyway, but, like, I was like, wait, I need to catch how many of each fish to get models? No way am I doing that. And then I did that. And then I even caught 3 of every sea creature just in case they had models for those. Because well, most of them. Maybe not all of them, but I definitely had enough for, like, most. That was a problem, let me tell you that. But there was no, like, crazy money thing. And at most, I think I only ever had, like, 40, almost 50 mil in the bank. But I just didn't see a reason. And then I, like, slowly used a bunch of money when the 2.0 update came out. I think my bank account ended around 30 mil. But, like, I could go and make, like, 500k in, like, 15 minutes every other day if I really wanted to. As without turnips. But, like, yeah, I don't know. It's, like, it's weird. Because, like, with New Horizons, if you had turnips, you could take a lot of turnips to someone else's town and sell them, and you'd be, like, rolling in it. Right? Like, if you have your full inventory of 40 slots, which is crazy, by the way. Imagine having 40 inventory slots in this game. The damage you could do would be insane. Honestly. Okay, so we're calling that 5 inventories. We're getting there. Yeah, I think we just buy out this acre and see where we're at. That's 5 though. We're calling that 5. Yeah, but New Horizons, like, yeah, you could easily do that. And even like in New Leaf, like, at some point in time, I think you could easily do that. But then here, it's like, yeah, if I had like spikes in another town, I think like traveling through towns with turnips like can ruin them though, right? In this game. And it's like also a pain because you'd have to do a single inventory at a time. Like that would be so time consuming in this game. At least in like New Horizons, you know, you could have a full inventory of 40, like you could have 40 stacks of turnips, sell them all at once, and then you'd have enough money probably. Or would you not have enough space? Can you, I can't remember if you could access like the ABD from another island. I don't remember if that's a thing. So it's possible if you had a full like inventory with like 40 stacks of turnips that it wouldn't work. I feel like maybe you wouldn't have enough space for all that money. Probably not, actually. I can't remember. I think I went to like one island, maybe? I might have went to one friend's island to sell off at like a decent price, but it was maybe only some of my turnips. I honestly can't remember. But I've already made more money from turnips in this game than New Horizons. But I guess like my New Horizons turnip thing was also like for a similar amount of time. I might be already like doing this for longer. I can check probably real quick. I look at my spreadsheet. No, you fool! I've messed up. I've gone and done it now. It's garbage out of here. I'm disappointed in myself. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so turnips in New Horizons for me. It was... I did that from like March 23rd to July 6th. I don't know if I had... Oh, I did have at least one crazy price with 423. Okay, that's 6 inventories. I did not drop the way I wanted it to. Okay, that's 6. So this will make 7. And 7 should be 1 mil spent. So this should be 7 mil profit already. I mean, that's the one thing. I know, like, even this price sucks, obviously. But it's still 100k at least. If it was 100k per inventory, then it's like 100, you know, it's like 700k profit. And it's like 15k. So it's like 115k. That's what we're buying per inventory. And like I said, 15 and 7. That's already another 100k. So it's really 800k per inventory. Which is still not terrible. Obviously, it's not as good, and it still takes time, but like... I'm not time traveling. I'm not skipping. If I could just keep skipping, and like, oh, here's the day with a good price. Sure, that's different. But... that's not how we're doing things here. I'm doing this every day. So... yeah. I mean, at one point, I'll have all the items, and it will literally be like... buy turnips, check prices throughout week. That's it. And like, if I had everything and I was only doing this, and there was a decrease on Monday, I could literally buy the turnips on Sunday, and then if there's a decrease, you sell them on Monday, and then it's like, well, I'll be back on Sunday. That could be how this goes at some point in time. But I would need to have every item other, you know, like I need to have everything before that happens. And I don't think that's gonna happen for a little bit. Like, obviously it's gonna be a full year. And I keep saying, like, once it's been a full year, you know, we'll check to see where we're at. We're like at 5.5 months now. And I think we're doing pretty well. We're at like 72% of items. And like, there's items that I could easily get that I just haven't really been trying to get. There's the island, Animal Island. There's 2 shirts that are just free game on the island itself, and then there's also like the 10 or so exclusive island items. I have not got any of those. So that's just something that's waiting. There's also all the Mario items, or secret code items. Like, there's a whole like Mario theme, which is like got a wallpaper and floor and a decent amount of items, plus some other like NES games that you can only get from codes. So like, that stuff, it's not like a lot, but that would affect like a percent or 2, you know? Like, we would see a bit of a difference if I got that stuff. But like, I don't want to get that stuff until like the end. It doesn't make sense for me to be like, oh, let me go put all these codes in right now. It's like, let's get everything before I do codes, you know? Okay, so that should be 7, right? That's what I said. And 7's not bad. 7, that should be like 7 mil-ish. And 7 mil is enough to get us to 100 mil. But I think I also need more money outside. Because if I find Joan in like a not so great acre, I could like, you know, grab some money and then just buy a couple inventories, see how it goes. But yeah, where was I going with it? Oh yeah, talking about like items and all that again. Also, like, bugs and fish are counted in that total. So, like, I've caught everything that I could possibly catch up until this point. So, like, I'm doing as well as I can. I can't do any better than this. Unless I went to the island ahead of time. But again, that doesn't seem right to me, so I don't want to do it. That's kind of why I'm waiting for the summer, or for the summer to, like, have passed before I go to the island. Also, the island could come into play later with, like, gyroids. You can, like, bury items, and then, like, if you make your villager islander happy, they'll, like, swap it for a similar item of that same type. And I think that works with gyroids. That's why we're keeping all our duplicate gyroids, so that I can, maybe shuffle them around at the end. But that's, like, a last resort thing, again. Like, I don't want to be like, okay, let's shuffle all these things to get new gyroids. It's like, let's leave that until the end. Basically, like, I want it to be, like, the last thing I do, essentially. Like, you know, with Wisp. I could start using Wisp real soon for certain things if I really wanted to, but it's not gonna, like, be effective until it's at the end. And even then, it's like, I need, like, basically everything at the end or only a couple things at the end. It's like, if Gwendol's missing 1 thing and Gracie's missing 2 things, and then sale day happens and I can get everything from Red somehow, then it's like, okay, we're in a better position for this. But the raffle's still going to be outstanding. So it's like, I need to, like, wait to finish Gracie and Wendell, and then if that's the case, then it's like, okay, we can really start targeting the raffle items with Wisp. But who knows where that'll be at that point. So really, it's just like, wait for it to be a year, and then we'll see where things are. Because, like, after it's been a year, I would be like, I don't know, some things are going to be complete. Sahara, I only need Sahara to show up 2 more times, and then that's done. So, like, that's obviously going to happen pretty soon. I mean, next time I see Sahara, it might happen. Because next time it'll be, like, another time. That's usually how Sahara is, right? Okay, so that should be 8. I'm dropping this in, like, the weirdest way possible. Takers got a little going on. Okay, Calling that 8. But yeah, like, if red's basically done, well, the raffle will have improved a bit. Maybe Gracie's almost done by the time the year's up. Hopefully Wendell's done. Sahara should be done. Gulliver? I feel like Gulliver will be basically done. I don't know for sure. But I mean, like, we only need 6 more items so far. I think we have a decent chance of being almost done. Like, there's certain things that, like, I don't want to, like, start trying to get Wisp when I like, still need Gulliver items, because that would be silly. He's a guaranteed visitor every week. Why would I stay up till midnight and stream and try to find Wisp if it's not going to be worth it? Anyway. Yeah, eventually we will get to a point where it's literally just turnips. And if it's like a decrease, then like, okay, I'm free for the week. And then again, like... I was thinking for like tracking purposes, but if you get like... It could happen like, if it's a decrease, I buy the turnips, and then it's a decrease, I sell them immediately, and then I don't have to actually stream if there's nothing else going on. And then if it's a spike, what if the spike's on Monday? That means I'm free for the week too. That's only if I'm doing turnips though. And I don't know. Okay, so I did 8 already, so that should be 9. So I think this acre could have too much money, at least for this price point. But yeah, we're saying that's 9. I mean, I think we just finish this acre off. Because if we can hit 100 mil in the bank and then replenish this acre and then maybe drop the rest of the money outside just so that we have more money available to work with. I've been making it such a priority to try to hit 100 mil. And like technically I already have over 100 mil, I think. Like according to what it's claiming here, I have at least 12 mil outside, which would say that I have 105 mil. But, like, I don't know. I think I need more money outside. If not now, then later for sure, right? Like, I have all this turnip money. But red, like, on average, it seems that, like, I spend at least 25k at red. And based on how long that could go, like, I could spend, like... My estimate was, like, 3 to 6 mil. But that was before I confirmed the item rates. But yeah, I feel like I could spend at least like 3 to 6 mil on sale day for hours. And like it's not that much. That's like one not so great week of turnips on a spike. So it's not like I'm erasing all my progress. Like, if I had to spend, like, 50 mil on sale day, it's like, oh, wow, this sucks. But if it's only, like, a single week, and not even a crazy week, then it's not too bad. And then I don't have to worry about Red. Unless he shows up and I want to, like, speed up my visitors. The only thing that I'm, like, kind of, like, ugh about. Like, say I complete Wendell or Gracie, and then they show up. Do I do the minigame and stuff again? Or do I just say, eh, I'll take the next village, like, visitor a day late? Because I wouldn't need it, but it would just be like, here, let's spend some time, do this thing, and then nothing. I guess technically it could be helpful with Gracie if things work out in a certain way. Like, she gives you a regular shirt if you do an okay job. So in theory, like, if I had all of Gracie's shirts before I had, like, all the winter shirts, or, like, summer fall shirts, sorry, then, like, I could get shirts that way. But, like, chances are I'd see them in the store, so I don't know if that's really, like, great, but it could make it better than nothing, you know? Okay, I'm calling this 10, right? This is 10 inventories, I think. This acre's pretty big, pretty open. There's really nothing in the way here. And I kind of like that. Which is another reason why I don't want to, like, travel to other towns. Because at this point, if I travel to another town, people will move. And if people move, then we're in trouble. If someone else moves in, then we're at 15 people, and then people start moving out randomly. Which is not a bad thing in itself. I'm fine with that. The problem, part that I don't like, is that if people start moving out, their houses are going to move around. And this acre has room for 3 houses, but this is prime turnip real estate. So I don't really want people to move in here, because it'll mess with things. Okay, so I'm saying that we're at 10 inventories. So that's 100. Man, hold on. 150 times 10. That's 1.1 mil. That's what we put in so far, supposedly. And then if we times that by 7, that's our profit. So we're currently at 8 mil in profit. Did I do math wrong before? I said 7 would be good, but I don't think 7 is good. I don't know, I think I did something wrong. Anyway, we're looking at 8 mil in profit currently. Which is enough to deal with the bank account, hit that milestone, get another item, and yeah, you know, like, I wish I could put money in my other characters' bank accounts easier, because I would. If I could, I would do that so they'd get interest, but then I'd have to take it all out, and it's like, the amount of time I'd have to spend putting that in, I don't think it's worth it. Like, I've tried to think about all these different ways I could get more money, but nothing really stands out as a good idea. Really, it's just do turnips. At the end of the day, that's all you can really do. If you want to hit the 1 bill legitimately, it's just turnips. See, like, I'll get interest in my account, but, like, not that much. And, like, I would have to wait, like, years to get enough interest to get anywhere significant. Okay, so it's like 11:40. We're almost wrapped up with this acre, I think. Bag's full, but I have a feeling, yep. Okay, so this is 11. The acre's getting a little messy at this point. But yeah, so today, like, really it's just turnips, and then tomorrow we'll see if there's more turnips, and then we'll see who our next visitor will be, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we can drop here, no problem. We can drop 4 here, no problem. You can still see those. Problem is being able to see them. I could sell these. Or, alternatively, I could just eat them. Okay, so I think that's 11. It is getting kind of full in here, though. Like, are there that many trees here? I mean, it should only be 9. So maybe they're just not arranged in a nice way. Or maybe it's like trees from other acres that also make it a little crowded around the edges. It's the problem, like, each acre is, like, kind of fine, but, like, not every acre is, like, well coordinated with its surrounding ones. Anyway, we're at like an hour. Not an amazing... hold on, are we good? Are we good? Please? One more, really? I mean, like, last week I spent like 2 hours. Almost. And we probably put close to 4 million. And here I've spent an hour. And we're like a little bit over 1 mil. So it's not really the same. It does make a difference. But like that's kind of just how it goes sometimes. And I'd rather make a little bit of profit. Like here's the thing, like I can buy for an hour without getting too bothered every week. And that's really it. So I'd rather buy a little bit each week and then slowly make profit, and then when it is good, I go crazy and hopefully make profit in bigger ones, but I'd rather just make constant progress, because that just helps for the mental game. Anyway, it's been, an hour and 6 minutes. I'm going to get out of here. We did not get anything new today except for the carpet from Sahara. It took like 8 dialogues, but that's fine. So now we're only missing 2 carpets from Sahara. Turnip prices sucked today. They were 77, but we still bought 12 inventories, which, if it spikes, is enough to get us to 100 mil and then drop a little bit extra outside just to try to like make this easier in the future. Maybe I'll do some sapling work during the week, try to get that going. But yeah, next week there's a raffle. Got to figure out who's visiting next. Look out for the turnips and the first fishing tourney. So kind of some stuff going on this week. But anyway, I'm out. Bye.